Hey guys, Matt Kentucky Range Time, back with another channel update, and this is an update that I really didn't want to ever have to bring, but I'm here to let you know that Kentucky Range Time, the primary channel, 6 years, 10,000 plus subscribers, 500 plus videos, nearly 200 plus of those being gel block test videos, is no longer. YouTube Monday morning assessed the channel its third strike. I had created the second channel a couple of weeks ago to start putting reviews and reloading content on after kind of realizing that that was getting a lot of the ill intent from YouTube. But they went back several months and picked up a reloading video and assessed me that strike, even though I had not posted any gun related content in nearly 6 weeks. So anyway, it is what it is, guys. The channel's gone. There is an option to appeal that for up to 1 year, and at this point, I am letting that appeal sit there. I want to tinker around with some stuff, talk to some legal stuff. I've had people discuss the fact that YouTube and Google work together to suppress Second Amendment type content. I mean, and that's what I've been getting strikes on, guys. It's not even the gun videos, it's the accessory videos, it's the loading videos. If you're teaching somebody how to do something, if you're passing knowledge along, as we used to call in 4-H, a life skill. If you're passing along a life skill about firearms or reloading, that seems to draw more attention and more ire from YouTube than just out on the range blasting. I mean, look at all the successful YouTube channels that all they do is go to the range and blast, and they never get any of that type of scrutiny. So it's the channels like that, like mine and several of the other ones that are out there, that tend to draw that kind of attention from YouTube. And of course, strikes drop off after 90 days, and I've not been a stranger to strikes. I've had 6 strikes in the last year. A strike that turned to a warning and 2 additional strikes back last fall. And with the 2 additional strikes and then this third one that I just picked up, I have a total of 4 out of 6 strikes that were black powder content related. And I'm starting to see a trend there. A couple of the black powder gel block test videos, at the time I couldn't figure out why they had selected those videos, because they don't always timestamp where the infraction is. But anyway, those videos actually showed me loading the muzzle loader, dropping in the pellets, seating the bullet, etc. So I think that's a big part of this issue. So I've had a little bit of curiosity about the black powder content. The actual video that the third strike that actually they used to end the channel was a video taking a brand new set of 38 Smith & Wesson dies, and the firearm I had recently acquired was manufactured in, best guess from the serial number, is probably the late 1890s. It put the age of this firearm well over 120 years old, which pulls it into an antique rating or a curio and relic that's completely treated completely different by the ATF as far as a regulated good. And black powder in itself is not even regulated by ATF until you get into hundreds of pounds, to where it could create an issue as an explosive, destructive device. So black powder firearms in general are not regulated by ATF. So the curiosity there was, you know, they're always saying facilitating the sale of regulated goods. Well, if black powder firearms are not regulated and black powder itself is not regulated, there's a big question there. I mean, maybe they can't tell the difference between modern firearms and black powder frontier type firearms, and that could backfire on them at some point. So we'll see what happens with that. But going forward, this channel, I've struggled to create a new name again. I mean, I just come up 2 weeks ago with that one, but sitting here earlier thinking about this. This channel is going to be basically I want to go back into the archives, and I'm going to pull out all these existing gel block test videos. I'm going to scrub through the intros and outros and make sure that there's nothing there that should catch any negative attention. And so I'll be doing a little bit of editing on each one of these, and then I'm going to repost those here, guys. So in effect, what I plan on doing is rebuilding the entire gel block test library that I had on the primary page here on this channel. And I'll probably also include firearms reviews. Now, that's kind of where I'm going to stop with it. I'm not going to show any how-to videos as far as changing sights or making modifications to any triggers or anything. I'm going to try to keep this channel squeaky clean now, and I'm going to let that content go over to the KRT Reloading and Gear channel, and that way, if I do have issues, it won't affect the gel block test series and the data that's in those videos, and that's what I think that's what you guys really liked a lot anyway. See, at least from the feedback I was getting. So that's where I came up with the name KRT Downrange Diagnostics, because we're going to be putting these bullets downrange, and we're going to go down and we're going to take a look. We're going to grab the information, and we're going to do some diagnostics on the performance of these bullets. And the new testing format, a lot of the older videos that I started when I first started this up, and guys, the channel has changed a lot in the 2 years I've been doing gel block tests. That's based on feedback from you guys, from the viewers and the subscribers, giving me recommendations are to include this and to include that. And I read all those and I weigh them. All right, guys, moving forward, there will be new content mixed in with this, but initially I'm going to start working on some of the older videos. I'm going to try to pull in, and I wish I was able to download the analytics from my old channel and get the stats and you know, get the ranked list of my videos and the ones that had the most views. I kind of know roughly the top 10 because they constantly appeared on things, but that would be the first videos I posted back up. But I plan on picking out a few, couple of videos from each of the different calibers and uploading those and getting the playlist established. And then I'll go back and I'll start uploading. I may try to upload all the tests for a specific caliber and then go on to the next caliber and get those caught up, just to kind of give it a little bit of a structure on my end. If there are tests that you guys have watched that there was low data on there that you need, feel free to reach out to me in any of the comments on any of the videos. If there's a particular bullet in a particular caliber that you'd like to see, message that to me and I will move that video to the front of the upload list. I mean, that's not a big deal, guys. It's just looking through the files and finding the right video and doing a little bit of editing on it and then getting it posted up. So it's going to be on me to get these videos posted up so that you guys have got something to watch. And then if you guys will do me a solid by going and watching those videos, I mean, turn them on, let them play, hit the like button, leave me a comment if you want, just something to help boost the algorithm on there. That'll help. Share the videos back out, all the stuff that we were doing before, but that'll help get me to the point. I need 1,000 viewers and 5,000 viewing hours to get the page monetized again. And I think that it'll be on me to get the videos back up there so that you guys can watch those. And I get pretty consistent hits on a big, broad spectrum of my videos. Most of my videos were kind of an evergreen video because you had guys, most of my videos had 10, 15 views a week, even after they've been up for 6 months to a year. And that's pretty good, especially when you've got a couple hundred videos up. So that builds a really good foundation there. All right, guys, as always, please hit that like and subscribe button. Feel free to share the video out and all the videos that are coming back up. I realize that a lot of you guys that have been on the channel for a while have probably seen a lot of these videos, and you know, I don't expect you to sit down and watch them again, but if you do get a chance, you can go into a playlist and hit play all from that playlist, or you can add those videos to a queue and just let them play. You can walk away and just let those play, and that would really, really help boost the channel as I'm trying to work back up to get monetized. And the plan is the loadings that I have, I'm going to try to work out that, generate that small amount of new content, 44 mag, 10 millimeter, and then I'm going to pause everything, guys, till the page monetizes again and the cash flow starts back up. I'm not going to be purchasing more gel block or anything else until I get all that back on track to where that can start covering some of my expense. But we'll get there. It may take a few months, hopefully just a few months, but hopefully by midsummer or late fall, we should be back to 1,000 subscribers, 5,000 viewing hours, and get the page monetized again. And at that point, we'll roll right on like we were, except I'll be a little more diligent about not mixing the content in with this gel block channel. All right, guys, so Matt from Kentucky Range Time, and Matt from KRT Downrange Diagnostics, and Matt from KRT Reloading and Gear channel. Of course, I'm always going to be Kentucky Range Time. That's the KRT side of it, but I will mourn that channel for months to come, I'm sure, and hopefully the two new channels and me diversifying my content will keep at least the gel block channel healthy and keep me from getting into issues with YouTube again. So, all right, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.